2SM, sound of the 70s.
Terry Mabb, 2SM, 6 o'clock news. Tennis at Yvonne Goolagong today beat American Chris Evert to take out the women's singles final of the Australian Championships. Miss Goolagong won the match 7-6, 4-6, 6-love. The Australian tennis star is off to a good start to confirm manager Vic Edwards' prediction 7 years ago that 74 will be Yvonne's greatest year. In the men's singles final, American Jim Connors defeated Australia's Phil Dent. Connors took the first two sets 7-6, 6-4, but then came back to win the third set 6-4. In the fourth and final set a short time ago, Connors won 6-3. Traffic was delayed for more than 2 hours today when hydrochloric acid leaked from a 2,000-gallon storage tank at the Brambles factory on the corner of Todman Avenue and Dowling Street in Kensington. Police closed off 2 southbound lanes of Dowling Street at midday while firemen hosed the acid from the road and footpath. Firemen feared the acid might produce dangerous fumes. They stopped the leak by tilting and raising the tank from its stand. Holiday traffic north of Sydney was also severely disrupted when a semi-trailer left the road and plunged down an embankment at Mount White. The driver of the semi was rushed to Gosford Hospital in a serious condition. Police closed off the highway this afternoon while salvage teams winched the heavy vehicle back onto the road. Shark alarms cleared the surf at several northern beaches this afternoon. The largest pack of 6 sharks was sighted swimming near North Curl Curl. A surf rescue helicopter was used to spot the sharks and surf boats chased them out to sea. London police are standing guard over the homes of prominent British Jews following the attempted assassination of a Zionist chain store chief. 68-year-old Joseph Seif was shot through the head by an Arab guerrilla and is recovering satisfactorily after an operation to remove the bullet. The Palestinian Liberation Front in Beirut has claimed responsibility for the attempt, and British police fear a death list of prominent Jews has been drawn up. Prime Minister Golda Meir appears to have won the Israeli elections, restoring her to power with a mandate to pursue Middle East negotiations in Geneva. A top-ranking Labour Party official regards the results of the elections based on partial unofficial returns as the basis for the establishment of another coalition in Israel. Mrs. Golda Meir's party will be several seats down on those it held in the outgoing parliament. A college girl kidnapped from a birthday party in Florida has been found safe and well, locked in the boot of a car. 20-year-old Kathy Morris was taken from a home in South Daytona by a young gunman after he'd terrorized several girls and sexually assaulted some of them. Miss Morris was found after someone heard her cries from the boot of the car, and officials said she was in good condition. A search is continuing off the coast of Western Australia, 700 miles north of Perth, for a man missing from a dinghy. His companion was brought ashore at Exmouth today in good condition after spending nearly 72 hours in the dinghy. The other man was washed overboard during the ordeal, but was wearing a life jacket, and hopes are still high that he will be found alive. The pair were reported overdue on a fishing trip from the US Communications Base last Friday. It's 3 minutes after 6.
If you're about to choose your engagement ring, there's a place in Sydney where they specialise in rings, where you get friendly personal service with no high-pressure selling, where you sit back and relax in lounge room comfort, where there's a friendly, informal atmosphere with expert and courteous people who enjoy helping you, where you'll see a fantastic range of engagement rings with diamonds or coloured stones. You'll truly enjoy choosing your engagement or wedding ring at Diamond Traders. 2nd floor, 15 Park Street, Sydney.
The place, Waimea Bay, Hawaii, surfing's wildest challenge. At 30 feet imposing out, all you hear is a sound that would fill this world.
Now that's what you call big. Chesterfield Big. For this is where the flavor is. Bigger flavor, filtered mild. Today, get back to big flavor with Chesterfield Filter.
Medical authorities warn that smoking is a health hazard.
Bob Evans, 2SM Beach Bureau. Well, the old saying goes, all's well that ends well. For the 1st of January 1974, it's certainly ending up to be a beauty. Clear sky up there right now, light northeasterly breeze, and sunshine all the way till it disappears off the scene. I'd like to tell you, we've got a mild night coming up. The temperature at the moment is 25 degrees. It'll probably drop down to about 20 overnight. Tomorrow looking pretty good too. Early in the morning, I figure it'll be from the northwest, the wind, and then swing to the northeast gradually throughout the day and fresh refreshing in the afternoon with a lot of sunshine to go along with it. Unfortunately, I guess a lot of us are going to be back at work still. There's a lot of people still on holidays too. Surf will be averaging around about 3 feet. Water should be nice and clear. Water temperature will be gradually climbing up once again, should be figuring about 21 degrees, and I reckon that the whole day is going to be a great one. Check with me first thing and I'll tell you if there's any waves. This is Bob Evans for the 2SM Beach Bureau.
Following is one audition for job as lady disc jockey, Miss Colleen Hewitt.
Now, that's your microphone switch, right?
Number one?
Yep. And your headphones comfortable?
Well, they are, yes. I think they're a bit loose, but I'll get used to them.
Right.
Yeah. When do we start?
You've been going for 30 seconds.
Are you joking?
No, quick!
Donna, funny guys!
I love you, funny face, I need you, my whole world's wrapped up in you. When the road I walk seems all uphill, and the colors in my rainbow turn blue, you kiss the tears away, you smile at me and say, funny face, I love you. Funny face, I love you. Funny face, I need you. These are the sweetest words I've ever heard. Funny face, don't leave me. Funny face, believe me. My whole world's wrapped up in you. And when I hurt your feelings, as I sometimes do, and I say those mean things that we know are not true, you forgive my childish way, you hold me close and say, funny face, I love you. Funny face, I love you. Funny face, I need you. These are the sweetest words I've ever heard. Funny face, don't leave me. Funny face, believe me. My whole world's wrapped up in you. Funny face, I love you. Funny face, I need you. These are the sweetest words I've ever heard. Funny face, don't leave me.
And that was Donna Fargo. You're listening to Colleen Hewitt on 2SM Top 100. And here is Greg Haig with big news of 73.
Despite diplomatic protests worldwide and trade union boycotts, July saw France go ahead with its 1973 nuclear test series in the Pacific. As a protest, the Australian and New Zealand governments sent a naval supply ship and a frigate into the area. The first bomb was detonated above Mururoa Atoll just after 4 a.m. on Sunday morning and was watched by the crew of the New Zealand frigate Otago.
The Otago was 20 miles off Mururoa. The flash was not terribly bright. Actually, the bomb was behind a cloud at the time. We could see the fireball behind the cloud, and then as it rose above this cloud, we could see it in the usual fireball shape, then the mushroom with the usual ring around the top.
The French have said there will be further tests in 1974, but most experts believe they will be the last in the Pacific following the enormous protests of 1973.
Been
to 1973, and George Moore's guest is Colleen Hewitt. It's 13 past 6.
The Samboy Flavour Search is on. We're looking for new flavours for Samboy crinkle-cut potato chips. Why, eat a Samboy flavoured chip now, and you may never eat a plain chip again. Hello, this is the Samboy Flavour Chef calling. Do you have any idea for potato chip flavours?
Sure do. Sardines.
Sardine?
Yeah, it's a beauty.
Well, it's a thought.
That's all right, mate. She's yours.
We'll have to think about that one. Meanwhile, enjoy some of Samboy's barbecue or salt and vinegar chips and keep crunching.
Mr. Pettibone, listen.
I am listening, Claypool.
I've just written a whole musical comedy for Avis.
Oh, thanks, preserve.
It's called How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
Claypool, if we ever succeed in business, let's hope it's the rent-a-car business.
Ah, but the two are linked irrevocably. As the curtain rises, a businessman sings, I'm a businessman climbing to the top. Got no time to stop.
Not bad.
'Cause every single minute has lots of profit in it. And he goes on like that for 81 bars.
That's a lot of bars.
Ah, but he's a liquor salesman.
Oh. And when does Avis come in?
At the airport, scene 2. He has this funny business with an Avis girl.
Funny business, Claypool?
She tells him it's funny how businessmen who succeed always seem to take advantage of Avis non-stop service at airports.
Good.
Then she sings the hit of the show.
I hope it's Avis your other car.
Precisely, Mr. Pettibone. I hope it's Avis your other car. Definitely off-Broadway material.
Definitely. Way off.
2SM and your bottle of Coca-Cola present the 10,000 record giveaway. If you'd like to win the top 100 hits of 1973, write your name and address on the back of an envelope and send it to 2SM 10,000 record giveaway. GPO Box 7072, Sydney 2001. It's brought to you by your bottle of Coca-Cola.
2SM. And now he's number 13 on the top 100, 10cc with Rubber Bullets.
All the guys were dancing and the men began to
Started talking You're going well. Go on, keep going. Don't stop.
All right, then look, I've got number 12 coming up now, and that's Lobo. And look, number 12 in the top 100 is I'd Love You to Want Me, and here's Lobo on how he came to write the song.
You know, the real thought behind that was we have a series called Room 222, which is about a situation, sort of comedy, sort of serious, in a schoolroom, in a high school, and it's situations involving a kid. And one particular segment had a part where a new kid came in at the same time a new teacher came in. And he was infatuated with her, and she had feelings toward him. However, you just can't go around messing with your students, you know. Well, the original idea was to write a song about that. You know, when I saw you standing there, about fell out my chair. That's what the kid's sitting down in the schoolroom looking at this teacher, and you know that she's digging him no less. But these social pressures, you can't do a thing about it. And he's just saying, I'd love you to want me the way that I want you, the way that it should be. And he actually says, you are, I know, I can see it in your blue eyes, the want in your blue eyes, you know, what I can't do anything about it.
When I saw you standing there, I about fell out my chair. And when you moved your mouth to speak, I felt the blood go to my feet. Now it took time, what you tried so not to show. Something in my soul just cried. I see the one in your blue eyes. Baby, I love you, want me the way that I want you, the way that it should be. Baby,
6 on New Year's Day, 1974. And from tomorrow, you can get your giant free colour poster of 2SM's top 100 hits of 1973 at your record bar.
The one and only, the original Peter's Drumstick has now been joined by a second and equally original variety. Peter's Chocolate and Marshmallow Drumstick. Big, thick stripes of rich, chalky ice cream and mouth-watering marshmallow right down to here. Peter's Drumstick. It's Australia's most imitated ice cream, but drumsticks never been beaten.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
With Penfolds Chalet Sparkling and Penfolds Chalet Cold Dark at around $1.30 each, Penfolds lets you celebrate Christmas and New Year for the price of Christmas. Penfolds Sparkling or Cold Dark. Around $1.30 starts the celebrations.
Enter the Skoll Holiday in Fiji competition. The best or funniest photos featuring a Skoll suntan product wins an all-expenses paid 2-week holiday for two in tropical Fiji with $250 spending money. You'll stay at the fabulous Tropic Sands Beach Resort and we'll fly you both ways. Lots of consolation prizes too. Entry forms for the Skoll Fiji Holiday Competition are available where you buy Skoll lotions and creams. Skoll for a beautiful tan.
The Angus & Coote Summer Sale is on now. With super special bargains in every department. 10% off all opal jewelry and gold bangles. Fantastic value offering on watches and clocks. Fabulous specials in cutlery and silverware. There are bargains galore, and now's the time to buy them at Angus & Coote's Summer Sale. It's on now at all Angus & Coote stores.
Do I talk now? You're listening to Colleen Hewitt, and I'm counting down the top 100. Oh boy, what a lot of fun we're having, Kurt.
Do you like Led Zeppelin, Colleen?
Love it.
Right, here's a track from Houses of the Holly. Do you know what it's called?
Yeah, Dear Mater.
Do you?
Oh, what a fabulous record. Do you like that one, George?
Love it. One of my favourites, actually.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we're up to number 11 now.
Right, and the number 11 record in the top 100 is Heaven Is My Woman's Love by Cole Joy.
Right, and we phoned Cole Joy to give him the good news.
Oh, that's very exciting. That's tremendous. I didn't think, like, there were some good records come out during 73. To even make the top 100 is good enough, but to get down to 11, that's very thrilling. That's tremendous.
How did you come to record Heaven Is My Woman's Love?
Well, we got a rough copy of it first. And I played it. Oh, when I opened it up and I saw the title was enough for me, I said, oh, no. There was a fellow that was recording by Tommy Overstreet of this song. And it was similar to what we'd done, so we had to knuckle down and do something quickly. And we did it at 3 o'clock in the morning. I remember that was the only time we could get in the studio. That certainly came up a good one for us.
Well, anyway, Cole, congratulations on having the most successful Australian record in Sydney this year.
Oh, that's tremendous. Hey, by the way, I think the disc jockey there, is Colleen doing a good job?
Oh, she's doing a great job. She's doing most of the work today.
Yeah, I know. She sounds good. I like her.
Do you?
I worked with her recently out at Canterbury Leagues Club and she killed them. She's went tremendous. She's a tremendous actor.
Yes.
So tell her I said hello, please.
And Cole, Happy New Year to you.
Thank you very much, and the same to you, and we hope that you stay tuned to FM for the top 100 and have a special listen to number 11.
Nice,
isn't it beautiful?
Heaven is my woman's love, gently rising with the sun. She gives me cause to face the day and brings me joy when day is done. Heaven is my woman's love. Heaven is the way I live. She gives me all the love she can, and then somehow finds more to give. And when I see her in the morning light, I feel the same as in the dark of night. She is my everything and I'm proud of the heaven of my woman's love. woman's love, gently reaching out for me. All she wants is what I am, searching up for what I'll be. Heaven is my woman's love, happiness is what she gives. As long as she's with me, I'll find heaven every day I live. And when I see her in the morning light, I feel the same as in the dark of night. She is my everything and I'm proud of the heaven of my woman's love. Heaven is 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 my woman's love.
Congratulations, Carl. Isn't that fabulous news?
Right.
Fabulous. Good on you, Carl. Now, what do we do now, George?
Are you a women's lib supporter?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
No, I'm not.
You've just ruined my intro.
Oh, well, listen, we'll just hear the news break then.
September and what was called the tennis match of the century between the best woman tennis player in the world and an aging American hustler. In a circus-like atmosphere, Billie Jean King met Bobby Riggs and did a lot in straight sets for women's lib.
With $100 a seat customers swigging champagne at courtside for $1 a glass, Mrs. King, excelling in every phase of the game, put to rest the question of whether a champion female tennis player could whip an old man with one foot in the grave. After dropping the first two sets, Riggs, who almost single-handedly promoted his way into a fortune by challenging first Margaret Court, who he beat handily on Mother's Day, and then Billie Jean, worried noticeably. In the final set, Riggs, who had been treated all week for tendonitis in his right elbow, paused briefly to have his hand massaged.
In numbers too big to ignore, and I know too much to go back and pretend, 'cause I've heard it all before, and I've been down there on the floor. No one's ever gonna keep me down again. Whoa, yes, I'm wild.
20 minutes to 7, looking back at the top 100 hits of 1973. George Moore's guest is Colleen Hewitt.
Street Summer Flyaway is on. Win trips to London from the great taste of Streets. Great tastes like Streets orange, passion fruit and pine lime splice. Refreshing fruity ice wrapped rich vanilla ice cream. Street Summer Flyaway. Details where you see the street sign.
The years, they rule our lives. You wait years until the right man comes along. The man you want to spend your life with. The years provide you with happiness, kids, security, but they don't always treat you well personally. You face competition every day. It's there, in one form or another. At the office, socially. And you have to admit, he does hold his age well. I decided to fight back by following the Forward Tabs health chart to trim off a few excess pounds and taking an extravagant plunge on some great gear. And it's paid off.
Darling, you look absolutely great.
Lovingly.
New formula. Ford Tabs.
Buy some tasty Chico rolls and enter the Chico competition. Every day, 3 lucky buyers win $5 each, and there's a weekly prize of $20. So buy some Chico rolls, slip the empty bag into an envelope, put your name and address on the back, and post it to Chico Competition Box 7072, GPO Sydney. 2SM and your bottle of Coca-Cola present the 10,000 record giveaway. If you'd like to win the top 100 hits of 1973, write your name and address on the back of an envelope and send it to 2SM 10,000 record giveaway. GPO Box 7072, Sydney 2001. It's brought to you by your bottle of Coca-Cola.
Hello, you're with Colleen Hewitt, with George Moore, and we're counting down the top 100.
Now, Colleen, I've got something for you. Take this envelope.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now, hang on to that for your life, because
I will.
inside that envelope is the name of the number 1 record for 1973.
The number 1.
Number 1. We'll open it at the right time, right?
Oh, I want to open it now.
No peeking, right? At the right time. Here's Maureen McGovern.
There's got to be a morning after. If we can hold on through the night, we have a chance to find the sunshine. Let's keep on looking for the light. Oh, can't you see the morning after? It's waiting right outside the storm. Why don't we cross the bridge together and find the place that's safe and warm? It's not too late. We should be giving. Only with love can we climb. It's not too late, not while we're living. Let's put our hands out in time. There's got to be a morning after. We're moving closer to the shore. I know we'll be there by tomorrow. And we'll escape the darkness. We won't be searching anymore. There's got to be a morning after. There's got to be a morning after. There's got to be a morning after. There's got to be a
And that was Maureen McGovern with Morning After. And now,
Right, what next?
I'm having a ball. Here is the number 8 record, Daisy a Day by Judd Strunk.
Daisy a Day is just a nice, pleasant surprise, you know. Because I'll tell you how I feel about it, George, here in the United States. Our country has been through so much turmoil, as you know.
Yeah.
That maybe I felt when the song went through at the waltz, you know. And I thought if I could get people back waltzing and give them a reason to love rather than fight, that might be a nice thing to contribute.
Did something inspire you to write that song?
Yeah, I have a very great love affair with a woman, and Also the love affair of my mother and father that I thought that they enjoyed a beautiful love. So I hope all of the things came out in the song that adds up to that kind of thing.
He remembers the first time he met her. He remembers the first thing she said. He remembers the first time he held her, and the night that she came to his bed. He remembers her sweet way of singing, "Honey, has something gone wrong?" He remembers the fun and the teasing, and the reason he wrote her this song. I'll give you a daisy a day, dear. I'll give you a daisy a day. I'll love you until the rivers run still, and the four winds we know blow away. They would walk down the street in the evening, and for years I would see them go by, and their love that was more than the clothes that they wore could be seen in the gleam of their eye. As a kid they would take me for candy, and I loved to go tagging along. We'd hold hands while we walked to the corner, and the old man would sing her his song. I'll give you a daisy a day, dear. I'll give you a daisy a day. I'll love you until the rivers run still, and the four winds we know blow away. Now he walks down the street in the evening, and he stops by the old candy store, and I somehow believe he's believing. He's holding her hand like before, for he feels all her love walking with him, and he smiles at the things she might say. Then the old man walks up to the gill top and gives her a daisy a day. I'll give you a daisy a day, I'll give you a daisy a day. I'll love you until the rivers run still, and the four winds we know blow away.
2SM looking at the top 100 hits of 1973. 12 to 7.
You can bring togs, we can eat hot dogs, we're going to Manly. We can wear cords, we can take surfboards, we're going to Manly. We'll cruise across the harbour blue, take a ferry, that's cool too. When we land, we'll walk around. Manly is a fun fair town. Hullabaloo, we'll catch a choo-choo, let's go to Manly now.
Paul's Ice Cream announced the return of the ruffle. Strawberry ruffle, actually. Paul's strawberry ruffle, coated with delicious chocolate and biscuit pieces. It's the return of the ruffle. From Paul.
Oh, yes, and that he's the stuff of the world. Oh, my goodness.
This is George Moore on 2SM, helping Colleen Hewitt, our lady disc jockey, count down the top 100 of the year. Colleen, did you know that exactly half of the top 10 this year are by females?
Isn't that a terrific surprise, George?
That's good for a person that's not a women's lib supporter.
Well, taking over.
Here's another one.
By Barbara Ray. I don't want to play house.
Today I sat alone at the window and I watched our little girl outside the plane with the little boy next door, like so many times before. But something didn't seem quite right.
in shame when I heard our little girl say to him, I don't wanna play house. I know it can be fun. I've watched Mommy and Daddy, and if that's the way it's done, I don't wanna play house. It makes my mommy cry. 'Cause when she played house, my daddy said goodbye. I don't wanna play house. I know it can't be fun. I've watched Mommy and Daddy, and if that's the way it's done, I don't wanna play house. It makes my mommy cry. 'Cause when she played house, my daddy said goodbye.
That was Barbara Ray, I Don't Want to Play House. You're listening to Colleen Hewitt on 2SM, counting down Top 100.
I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down, tumbling down. I feel the earth move under my feet.
And earlier on this year, the earth did move.
A quiet Saturday morning in March saw the whole of Sydney jolted from its bed by a violent earth tremor. The tremor, which hit soon after 5 a.m, was felt as far north as Muswellbrook, south to Nara and west to Bathurst, and registered about 6 on the unofficial Richter scale. In Sydney, one of the worst affected areas was the inner city suburb of Bradford, where residents had to be evacuated because of large cracks in the wall.
The whole house shook. And I just got worried. I wondered what it was. And then the lady next door, she said, did your house shake? And I said, yes. I said, I wonder what it was. I still don't know what it was.
I was in bed this morning at the Park Regis Hotel on the 14th floor, and it felt like a quake. And I called downstairs, and they said they never have earthquakes in Australia. But later on, the manager came up and said it was a quake. The bed rolled, and the dresser where the clothes are kept rattled, and it felt like quakes that we have in Latin America and back east.
The bed was going up and down.
Were you going up and down?
Yes.
Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eyes, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. Something in the wind had learned my name, and it's telling me that things are not the same. In the leaves on the trees and the touch of the breeze, there's a pleasing sense of happiness for me. There is only one wish on my mind. When this day is through, I hope that I will find that tomorrow will be just the same for you and me. All I need will be mine if you are here. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world.
2SM looking at the top 100 hits of 1973. That's last year, 4 to 7. And a mild night forecast for tonight. Sunny periods tomorrow, heading for a high of about 28 degrees. It's currently 24.
Can you feel it, baby? Can you taste it going down? Do you think you're ready for the brightest scene in town? When you get together, know what to do. UDL is ready for you.
An icy can of UDL brandy lime and soda with him. When you're ready to start unwinding, UDL is ready for you with a long, cool brandy lime and soda. UDL, 8 ready-mix spirit drinks in cans.
UDL is ready for you.
Sun up, shower, hot coffee now, what? Put on a rimble face, oh yeah. Put on a rimble face. Typing shorthand, sandwich drink can. Put on a rimble face, oh yeah. Put on a rimble face. Time to go out and it feels shy. Put on a rimble face, oh yeah. Put on a rimble face.
Beauty-wise, value-wise, you can't buy better than Rimmel. So put on a Rimmel face.
What's so special about Craven Special Mild? The double filter, makes them mild as can be, yet they even satisfy me. Now, Craven Special Mild is a mighty good smoke. Craven Special Mild, mild as can be. Craven Special Mild is a mighty good smoke. Good and mild as can be, good and mild as can be, good and mild as can be, yet it satisfy me.
Medical authorities warn that smoking is a health hazard.
Hewitt here on 2SM Top 100. One of my favourite singers, Elton John, with Crocodile Rock.
We were hopping, bobbing to the crocodile rock.
100 hits of 1973, 2SM at 7:02.
Okay, Florence.
Claypool, what in heaven's name is going on?
Oh, good morning, Mr. Pettibone.
Claypool, who is this,
Mr. Pettibone, I'd like you to meet Florence Foster Frump.
How do you do? Wait a minute.
Hold it, Flo.
Claypool, we're supposed to be selling the Avis idea to businessmen. Where does Mrs. Frump fit in?
Miss Frump.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Florence is an old opera singer.
Yes, I see.
I thought she could symbolize the Avis non-stop idea. You know, Avis's exclusive service at airports. Listen.
Arrive to any airport, and if your time is running short, Avis non-stop service is what you need to succeed. Your other car, your other car, your other car.
Good.
Avis, your other car.
Good.
Your other car.
Good.
Other car.
Well, that's the non-stop idea, all right.
Your other car, your other
The terrifying fury of a storm on Mount Everest. It sounds like the world coming apart right where you stand.
Now that's what you call big. Chesterfield Big. For this is where the flavor is. Bigger flavor, filtered mild. Today, get back to big flavor with Chesterfield Filter.
Medical authorities warn that smoking is a health hazard.
2SM and your butler of Coca-Cola present the 10,000 record giveaway. If you'd like to win the top 100 hits of 1973, write your name and address on the back of an envelope, send it to 2SM 10,000 record giveaway, GBO Box 7072, Sydney 2001. Brought to you by your butler of Coca-Cola.
It's a real thing. That's the way it should be.
Son of a gun. Come on, Colleen.
Golly, Simon, you're so bad.
Time has come for me to speak out about the charges made. For over 4 months, Watergate has dominated the news media.
Throughout the year, the continuing story of Watergate, called the biggest political crisis in America's history, the issue divides the country and almost forces the resignation of its president. It began with an act of burglary by 6 men in the Watergate Hotel at Washington and snowballed until the question became, how much does President Nixon know about the break-in and if it's to cover it up?
I had no prior knowledge of the Watergate break-in. I neither took part in nor knew about any of the subsequent cover-up activities. I neither authorized nor encouraged subordinates to engage in illegal or improper campaign tactics. That was, and that is, the simple truth.
Watergate is still continuing and President Nixon is still saying he is innocent.
I'd like to run away from you, but if you never found me, I would die. I'd like to break the chains you put around me, but I know I never will. You stay away and all I do is wonder why the hell I wait for you. But when did common sense prevail for lovers when we knew it never will? Impossible to live with you, but I know I could never live without you. For whatever you do, I never, never, never want to be in love with anyone but you.
chassis with just one of the big top 100 hits of 1973 here at 2SM at 13 past 7.
Why be a stay-at-home these holidays when you can go to Melbourne or Adelaide quickly and cheaply? Pioneer Express are operating extra services on both these routes and really moving people. You'll travel aboard a big, beautiful, air-conditioned Super Cruiser coach, and it costs you only $29.30 return to Melbourne and $54.80 to go to Adelaide and back. As well, with Pioneer Express, you have a choice of daylight or overnight travel. So get up and go with Pioneer Express.
If you want the very best engagement ring value, it pays to go where there's no middleman, where there's no expensive overhead to add to the cost of your ring, where there's no mass-produced rings, but where every engagement ring has been superbly handcrafted by top award-winning designers and craftsmen, where you buy better because they make and sell nothing else but rings. So why pay more? You get the very best engagement ring value at Diamond Traders. Second floor, 15 Park Street, Sydney.
Want that Mr. Modern shape in shoes? Get to phase and get it, then you'll know you're walking tall and looking great. 'Cause happiness comes in pairs.
For the Mr. Modern shaping shoes.
This is Colin Hewitt on 2SM, and we're up to number 2 on the top 100. And here's George with Perry Como.
When you recorded And I Love You So, Perry, did you have any idea that it'd be such a big record?
No, actually, we recorded that thing, George, sort of with the idea of putting it in an album, you know. Because it is a good tune. It was done very well by a few other people. But they all of a sudden decided to put it out as a single, you know, which is all right with me. And I'm happy they did.
Have you got any ideas how many copies it sold around the world?
I haven't got many figures on it, but it did very, very well here. It did very well in London and all over the world, you know, which is kind of nice for an elderly fellow like me. I'm kind of a lucky character anyway, you know. I've always had my share of hits, and for some reason, as the old saying goes, somebody up there watches over me. That's for sure.
We're all watching over you, Perry.
Nice, isn't he?
Isn't he lovely?
And I love you so. The people ask me how I've lived till now. I tell them I don't know. I guess they understand how lonely life has been. But life began again the day you took my hand. And yes, I know how lonely life can be. The shadows follow me, and I won't set me free. Just for me to set my spirit free. I'm happy that you do. The book of life is brief, and once a page is read, all but life is dead.
record of the year, Perry Como. Oh, lovely.
Before we go any further, Colleen, I'd like to wish you a Happy New Year.
Thank you, George, and I'd like to wish everybody out there a very, very happy and safe New Year.
And here's the top-selling album of the year.
Right.
Neil Diamond.
Right, Hot August Night.
Yeah, cracking rolls and get on board. We go right to the head, no more to go. Taking it slow. Lord, don't you know? I've had time with the poor man's lady, hitching on the twilight train. Ain't nothing here that I care to take along in this song. To sing when I want, don't need to say please, an old man, for I have that too. Oh, I love my rosy child. You got the way to make me happy. You and me, we go in style. Rock and rolls, your stalwart woman. You make me sing like a guitar man. Hang on to me, girl, our song keeps running on. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my lady. Crackling rosy, make me smile. Got it in the last for an hour. Well, that's alright. We got all night. Set the world right. Find us a dream and don't ask no questions. Yeah. Oh, love my rosy child. You got the way to make me happy. You and me, we go in style. Rock and roll, your stalwart woman. You make me sing like a guitar man. Hang on to me, girl, our song keeps running on. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my lady. Crack the rosy, make me smile. Got it in the last for an hour. Well, that's alright. We got all night. Set the world right. Find us a dream and don't ask no question. Yeah.
Neil Diamond, what an exciting audience.
And it's Crackling Rosie.
Beautiful.
And now, Colleen, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Oh, boy, the envelope.
You've got the envelope?
Yes, I have.
Now, open the envelope and we'll find out what was the #1 record. Right? She's ripping the envelope
Hang on a
open.
minute, I've just got to read the card. And the #1 record of 1973 is... Can I say it?
Yeah, go on.
All right, then it's Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree by Tony Orlando Dawn.
Great. I have on the line in Los Angeles, Tony Orlando. How are you, Tony?
Okay, George, how are you?
Listen, I got some great news for you.
Shoot, I'm waiting.
Do you remember recording a song called Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree?
Yeah?
It's the #1 record in Sydney for 1973.
Are you serious?
Yeah?
Would you just hang on a second?
Yeah?
I want to tell my... Hang on a second.
Right.
And the girls are going crazy.
Great.
Absolutely thrilled. Thank you very much, George. To everybody whoever had anything to do with that, thank you.
How did you come to record Tie a Yellow Ribbon, Tony?
Well, the two writers, you know, who, Irwin Levine and Larry Brown. I'm still a little shook by that. That's really beautiful. Who wrote our earlier hit, Candida and Not 3 Times.
Yeah.
Came to me with this song and said, look, I don't know if the song is for Dawn or for you, if you're even going to like it, but we have a feeling we wrote a hit song. And they proceeded to tell me that they read this story out of a newspaper clipping, out of a Reader's Digest, that was a factual one of a guy who was in jail. The whole lyrical content of Yellow Ribbon, and, you know, as you know, came home and there were 100 yellow ribbons on the tree rather than none or one.
Yeah.
And the whole story was a true one. And when I heard the song, I just thought, well, listen, it is so fresh and so different. The story is so charming and so warm that it deserves to be recorded.
Do you have any idea how many copies it sold worldwide?
Yellow Ribbon is just about over 6 million worldwide. It really is a fantastic. But this news is even, this tops it all. This makes the start of 74 all worthwhile now.
Congratulations, sincerely, Tony, from everybody here at 2SM and everybody in Sydney.
I appreciate that very much and very honored by it, George. Thank you very much.
Well, there you go, number one. Thanks for coming in, Colleen.
My pleasure, George.
And have a happy new year.
Thank you, and the same to you. Did I pass the audition?
Don't call us, we'll call you, right?
I'm coming home, I've done my time. Now I've got to know what is and isn't mine. If you receive my letter telling you I'd soon be free, then you'll know just what to do if you still want me. If you still want me. What tie yellow ribbon around the old tree? It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon around the old tree, I'll stay on the bus, forget about us, put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon around the old tree. Bus driver, please look for me, 'cause I couldn't bear to see what I might see. I'm really still in prison, and my love, she holds the key. A simple yellow ribbon's what I need to set me free. I wrote and told her, please, oh, tie yellow ribbon around the old tree. It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon around the old tree, I'll stay on the bus, forget about us, put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon around the old tree. Now the whole damn bus is cheering, and I can't believe I see 100 yellow ribbons around the old tree. I'm coming home.
To SM.